Northern Translators Express Lane, where I get you out as fast as possible. Talking to you about my time in chat with DSP. I actually went to one of his live streams. I wanted to see the train wreck for myself. They were talking about beating kids, how it should be legal, or it's okay to beat kids. As you can see in the picture, all I said was, do you have enough to pay off your taxes? Immediately banned. So apparently you can talk about beating kids and how it should be okay to beat kids, but don't you dare ask him if he has enough to pay off his taxes. Mind you, all he does is talk about his taxes. That's all he talks about. So you can't ask him anything about his taxes because you'll get immediately banned, because tax or taxes is banned. Auto ban. Use that word, banned. Just like with gout. But you can talk about beating kids. Or more recently, I think yesterday, he was talking about, or he wasn't talking about it, his chat was doing a gang rape thing or whatever. It's something weird. Gang raping someone or toddler or something. Anyways, it was so bad, someone from Twitch went to his chat and was like, hey, yeah, you can't be talking about gang raping toddlers to death. If your chat does that and you don't do anything to stop them, you can be held responsible for that. And it's like, well, why does his mods do something? His mods was one of the people doing it. So his mods aren't going to ban people for talking about gang raping toddlers, but his mods are the ones doing it. I just wanted to see the trailer for myself. And see him there talking about beating kids. And then it's like, hey, you got enough to pay your taxes? Banned. And then yesterday, the whole group chat with his mods talking about how they want to rape toddlers or gang raping someone, raping. It's just something stupid. And then it got so bad that Twitch actually just sent someone in like, hey, you can't do that. That's not allowed. But main reason I want to do this video is because Bhil, Bhil, whatever, from Twitter. I'll have his Twitter in the description box. I'll have the video that he uploaded in the description box. I'll be reading off from Life in Archives by Dragon Killer from Twitter and all that. That's why I'm doing this setup instead of the thing over my eyes so I can actually see and read. Anyways, Bhil for now released a private Q&A session with DSP. Apparently, if you spend $50 on Patreon, he'll do a Q&A session with you. Except, apparently these aren't supposed to be released, or it's not kosher to release them. But mind you, Bhil Fernell did not do it. He didn't pay the $50 and do this. Someone else did it, then sent him the video. And this video took place back in August 2017. So this guy was big enough fan of Phil to pay $50. And then, I guess, all the BS with the taxes and all the other scamming stuff he does pissed the guy off, and so he decided to send this to Bhil Purnell. But, let's see, where's some of the quotes from the video? I was going to ask Bill for permission to, actually use the video and all that, but I was like, nah, that takes a lot of editing. That, and he's busy, he's uploading another video, he's live streaming, he's a busy guy. I didn't need to bother him. So let's see. Let's see. Where do we go? Oh, back to the... Yeah, let's start with the chat some more. This isn't your private chat to do stupid things. It's not. It's mine. Let me make this abundantly clear. This stream is the United States of Phil. My stream, not yours, not the viewers. It's mine. Anything bad happens here within reason will be held against me. And then he starts whining about BSV getting banned on Twitch for what he did off-site. Uses this to tell his pay pigs to stop before they get banned too. I am not putting up this anymore. I am laying down the law. If I see stuff happen, it's that simple. You're getting das Boot. I certainly hope I won't be held accountable before it goes on in my chat. I had nothing to do with it, dude. I can't look at chat 100% of the time. But he does. He can't do, the races in Grand Theft Auto 5. He can't do them. You know why? Crash. Drop the frame rate, man. It wasn't my fault. Crash again. He is constantly looking at the game. He's constantly looking at the chat. 100,000% of the time. That's why he couldn't do Burnout Paradise either, because, I'm doing a race. Crash. Lag, man. There was lag in that. It's like, it wasn't lag. You were staring at the game chat. That's why he crashed to a wall. Then him bitching about the Twitch staff being there to keep an eye on things, because, man, it's gotta suck. Anyways, sorry, so now let's go to the video. This is gonna be great. Da-da-da. Was made on September 12th, alright. Sadly, most of my answers to your questions were negative, but honestly, I'm being real with you. I hope you appreciate me being honest with you. I fucking work 10 to 12 hours a day straight. I have no time for Patreon stuff like fan multiplayer events. The person asked if, oh, hey, if we spend so much money on Patreon, would you do multiplayer with just those people? I can't, man. I gotta work 10 to 12 hours a day straight. First of all, he takes breaks between his streams. Second of all, he doesn't work. He plays video games. He plays video games. That's not working. Let's see. It's funny. People who work 9 to 5 jobs and hate their jobs are in a much better financial situation than I am when I love what I'm doing. First of all, you don't love what you're doing. You clearly hate it. That's why you don't play games for fun. You only play games when you're streaming. If you liked it, you would do games off stream and all that. Second, not everyone who works a 9 to 5 job or a 5 to 1 job or 10p to 6a, like first, second, third shifts, not everyone hates their jobs. I don't hate my job. There's some times when I want to throttle someone, but it's not the job, it's the person that I want to go. Not everyone hates their job. Just because you hated having to work 9 to 5 because it was, actually having to get up and go to work. You couldn't stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning drinking gin and watching Netflix. You actually had to get up and go to work. I get that. You hated working 9 to 5. Not everyone does. And also, you know why we don't hate working that much? Because we get paid. We know we're going to get a paycheck. We know how much is going to be on it. We know what the tax is going to be taken out. If you have union dues or health insurance, that's going to be taken out. But it's like, all right, I have this bill coming up. I make this much. I'll have enough to cover that because I make this much, and I know I make that much because I went to work. Ooh, there's a second one being released. Awesome. I'll wait for that anyways. Ooh, thunder. Apparently it's storming outside. Oh, I buy a lotto ticket every week hoping I win. So you blow your money on lottery tickets every week. Now, of course, every person who's won, I'm sure, got criticized. Oh, you waste your money, you waste your money, you waste money. Then they win, but not that many people win. That's why it's called the lottery, because you're never going to win. Alright, that's not why it's called lottery, but still, you're not going to win. Oh, hey, here's my favorite part. I don't know if I'll ever get out of this hole. I may be living month to month, paycheck to paycheck, begging for fucking tips and shit on stream for the rest of my life. That's reality. No magic plan B. No elderly parents to fall back on, or me getting magic inheritance. He admits that that's all he does is beg. Begging for tips and shit on stream for the rest of his life. He has no plan B. He has no backup. He has nothing but begging 13, 14, 15-year-olds for their allowances. He straight up says this. Again, I'm going to have the video in the description below so you can watch it yourself. Let's see. Oh, he blames his ex for the reason he's financially fucked because she wasn't there to help pay his bills. Well, because she broke up with you. Because you're a douchebag. If you had actually cared about her and taken care of her and all that, she'd probably still be with you. But you didn't. Let's see. Oh, here's one of my favorites. I thought I'd be able to pay off the condo in 3 to 5 years. He has a 30-year mortgage. Well, I've only went from 120K to 105K in 8 years. Guess how much the condo's worth now? I bought it for 120K. Now it's only worth 60K. Wow. Why? Maybe he thought he was just going to keep making bank? But he wasn't making that much, was he? That he'd be able to pay $120,000 off in 5 years? Oh, there's something for you. If he thought he was going to be able to pay off his $120,000 condo in 3 to 5 years, gotta ask yourself, how much money was he making back then? How much money was he making where he thought, yeah, I can pay off $120,000 in 3 years? And yet he's always crying that he's broke. Let's see. Where's another good quote? Oh yeah, I've earned all this awesome stuff by working my ass off. You don't work your ass off. You sit there and you play video games. I do that for fun. I started live streaming for my channel because if I'm gonna play it, I may as well live stream. But there's games like I'm playing when I get on my exercise bike. I can't just sit there and pedal. I had to be distracted. So I got my Game Boy out and started playing Pokemon Blue again on my Game Boy. That's right, the original Blue on an original Game Boy. Well, Game Boy Color. My old gray ones stopped working, unfortunately, a couple years ago. Bitches. Let's see. Absolute worst case scenario. Sell house, give up dream of having anything I'd ever want in life, move back to shitty condo Connecticut that I can't fucking get rid of. I'm fucked with this condo draining me of my money. Could stop paying on it, but it'd ruin me. God, wow, that's starting to sound kind of like it's really come down out there. Okay, I bet the cut, edit, whatever is very noticeable, but just got done watching the second video. And it was just him talking about his Evo, time he placed fourth, and talking about how, oh, I went back to next year and I got screwed by the brackets. I went back to next year and I got screwed by the brackets. They kept just get screwing me. So I retired because I got tired of getting screwed. It's like, and how was he screwed? Oh, he kept having to play against other people. Isn't that the point of a tournament? Is you go there and you play against other people? For some reason, according to him, having to play against other people meant he got screwed. Huh. Anyways, back to what we were going through. Let's see. That was that one. So, and he admitted that he paid for all of his Evo by throwing it all on a credit card that he had a 27% interest rate on. Like $3,000 worth. 27% interest. Like, holy balls, that's a ton of money. After he had just quit his job at Wells Fargo, which he shit on. Ugh. Like, dude, I get he's never going to want to try to go back there, but still, don't burn bridges. Anyways, alright, so back to where we're going over. Let's see. There is no plan B. I've never had an opportunity to make a plan B. Well, sure you have. You've been doing this for 10 years. You had had any time to make a plan B? Really? Let's see more quotes from him. Then I'll have to skirt by with whatever I can do online. If I can't do anything online, I'll try to find a job out here. There's no way I'll make as much money as I'm making now, though. It'll be fucking awful. Oh, and you know, one of the things he just talked about with his taxes, like, first he said he doesn't know how much he owes. Then he flip-flopped. He would say, I do know how much I owe, but I can't tell anyone because then the detractors will figure out how much I make. Then he'd go back to, I don't know. But I do know, but I can't tell you because the detractors will figure out how much I make. Then he flipped back to, I don't know. Then finally he said he doesn't want the detractors to know because they'll figure out how much he makes and call him a liar. It's like, now, why would people call you a liar if they knew how much you made? Only if you made so fucking much money that you crying that you're broke all the time would be BS. That I have no spending money. But he's already talking about he wants to go on vacation. He wants to go to Florida. So how are you going to pay for that? He was claiming that you had to spend all this money in your taxes. How are you going to pay to go to Disney World or Disneyland, whichever one in Florida, one in California, whatever. How are you going to pay for that if you have no disposable income? Let's see. Where's another good quote? Let's see. I had Plan Bs. They all went away. Did I already say that? I think I did. On him just shitting on Review Tech USA. Don't care about that. Oh, where's another good one? Tubers who talk about news stories are completely worthless, but he talks about news sometimes in his week in preview, so I guess it means he's completely worthless. Let's see. Where's another good one? Oh, there's more about the chat stuff. Says the Twitch staff member that went in yesterday recognized that he wasn't part of the rape stuff in chat and left him alone. The staff was actually there because his fanboys reported the whisper bots. Had nothing to do with the chat comments. But while they're there, they notice that, oh hey, they're doing a gang rape thing going on. That's not allowed. That's pretty bad when you get reported for one thing and then get in trouble for another. Yeah. I had to end the other video abruptly because lightning, thunder, very, very frightening. It's like, all right, better stop here before power goes out from a lightning strike or something. Thankfully, the power didn't go up, and I went back. While I was waiting for that, I sat, watched the video on my phone. It's like, I just am talking about Evo and talking about how he quit his job, put all the entire trip on his credit card, and how he got screwed by being forced to play people at the other Evos. Yeah, I don't get it either. Like, oh yeah, and when they did the brackets, I got screwed. Like, how did you get screwed? That's kind of the point. You go there and you play against other people. So, anyways, yeah, this has been a pretty long video with both of them being added together even more. So, yeah, as always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have a wonderful day.